What's up, digital marketers, funnel hackers, YouTubers, web designers, whatever you call yourself, people of the internet? Welcome to another Black Hat SEO for 2021 video. I'm really excited to share this with you. I have something really special for you guys because today I'm going to be showing you how you can quickly, easily, and affordably set up your own automated PBN so that you can start creating your own backlinks for your website. Now, again, I want to reiterate, this is a black hat technique, so this is not necessarily something you want to be using for your main website or anything that has to do with something you don't want to get penalized by Google. So you don't want to be doing this kind of stuff for a client's website if they're not okay with that and that sort of thing. But anyways, without further ado, let's jump into it and I'll show you what we're doing here. So this is the website I want to show you guys, a website I just finished setting up to use as an example for this training. So this is linked into marketing.com. I know I have the address bar hidden here in the video, but that's what it is, LinkedIn to marketing.com. And you can see that here if you just add a .com to what you see on the screen here, then that's the website. But as you can see, it looks like a pretty standard website. It's got your H1 title up here. It's got a little button up here. And so obviously LinkedIn to marketing, this is a website that is about two things really, LinkedIn or social media and marketing. So that's the theme of this website. That is what I'll be using this website to promote, things that have to do with marketing, things that have to do with online advertising, things that have to do with social media, particularly LinkedIn. So let's jump into it. At face value, like I said, here's some content. You got an image here. I have my logo. And check out the latest marketing news from across the web. And as you can see here, if you notice, this is LinkedIn marketing news from Google search. So what I did here was just embed an RSS feed, which if you don't know what that is, an RSS feed is basically something you can embed into a website that's going to pull information from another source. In this case, the source is Google search, but you can do an RSS feed for a YouTube channel, for an Instagram account, really for most content that you want from the web. You can use a tool, and I'll show you guys real quick. The tool I use here is called rss.app, and I'm not sponsored by them. I am actually just using their free trial, so I think it is like $5 a month for their cheapest package, but relatively low cost to be able to have automated content that updates itself on your website. Now, I will say that this is not the same quality as you coming in and manually updating this content on your website. It won't mean too much in terms of your keywords and Google recognizing this content. It might to some extent, but really what this is going to do for you is when human visitors come to your website and they're looking for fresh content, well, here they'll find it. They'll find the latest LinkedIn marketing news from Google, which is pretty much as authoritative as you can get online. So as we scroll down here, beyond that, here I have an ad for my SEO training, which, by the way, if you're new to SEO, if you want to learn the basics of SEO, at least how I do it, which is basically my strategy is a content-first approach. I believe the simplest way to show up in Google search results is to create content people want to find in Google search results and optimize it so that Google does the hard work for you. The crawlbots come, they find it, and they present it to the searcher without you having to know too much technical knowledge about metadata and all kinds of advanced analytics and stuff like that. Obviously, that stuff is helpful to have, but if you're just getting started, this is the technique I use that has got me a pretty long way for ranking for keywords like same day unlock Maryland, trusted optician NYC. Last I checked, I have the top result for that. So pretty competitive niches with that I've been able to do using a relatively simple tactic, which I display here in this training. And you can get the first 3 lessons of the training for free by following this link. So anyways, moving on here, like I said, and I show that to you not so much to advertise my training, although it's this is a digital marketing channel, so of course I'm going to be advertising stuff, but I'm showing this to you mainly so that you can see how you can use these type of PBNs, or personal blog network, which in this case is just a personal website that I'm using in a network of other websites to drive up the rank of various websites and whatnot. So anyways, it's a great way to kind of get traffic on different topics that might be a little bit outside the scope of your main website but still relevant, and get yourself a nice high quality backlink in the process. So here I have a backlink to my SEO training website. And by the way, this website was built on an expired domain, and I'll be getting into how to find one and set it up in just a minute. But you guys can take a look here at ahrefs.com/backlink-checker. That's a tool you can use to check the backlinks and domain rating of a website. So here you can see LinkedIn to marketing.com has a domain rating of 38. And now I paid $8.88 for this domain at Namecheap. So for less than $10, I have a DR38 website to start with, rather than having to spend weeks or months or in some people's case years to build up a domain rating. So right off the bat, here's a backlink to my SEO training from a DR38 website. In what took me about an hour to create this website, and like I said, I paid less than $10 for it. So we scroll down, and here's another one of those RSS feeds, only the one above is linking content from Google News. This one down here is a Google search for site:linkedin.com with LinkedIn marketing in parentheses. So what that's going to do is give me only results from LinkedIn.com and results for this specific phrase, LinkedIn marketing. And now basically all of the most recent content from LinkedIn.com is appearing here on my website in this feed here. So this is going to update itself over time. I don't have to come back and update this website every day for it to have new content on it. The feed is going to do that for me. So like I said, you could do that using this rss.app, and it does cost a little bit of money. I'm not affiliated with them, so I just started using it a few days ago, but I wanted to show it to you guys because I thought this is pretty cool stuff. And down here, another link to my SEO training, and then there's a few more hidden things I want to show you guys in this website. And one of them is down here. You'll see I've embedded a Google spreadsheet with thousands of other just low quality blog links that I have. I have lists of these low quality backlinks, what some people might call spammy backlinks. You don't want to create these to your main website, but they can be useful to help you rank other social media content or blogs and stuff like that. So one problem that a lot of people have when it comes to these spammy backlinks, and a lot of the reason people say they don't work, is first of all because they're not relevant, and second of all, people have trouble getting them indexed. Well, the higher your domain rating, your authority score is, basically the more engagement that your website is getting, and the more traffic it's getting, and the more not just human traffic but crawlbot traffic from Google that it's getting. So if Google comes to check out this website, it's going to crawl and see all of these links. So that's going to greatly increase the chance of them getting indexed in Google. So that's another little trick for you. And then one more thing I wanted to point out is that I have I don't know if I can see one here, but if you come to this website and you scroll over the text, you'll find some other hidden links throughout the text. And basically what that means, as you can see here, this is a hot link to linkedin.com. But there's other places in the text, and like I said, it's not showing. I'm not able to find it right now. But there's other words where I've simply made the text the same color and erased the underline so that a human visitor to this site would never notice there's a link there. But I can link out to my other websites. I can link to other authoritative websites that I want Google to associate with my website. So to move on, I told you I'd show you how to find expired domains to set a website like this up. So I use expireddomains.net. This is completely free. There are a lot of other tools that are paid tools that will make this a lot easier, but I don't have access to them, so this is what I use. So you're going to start with whatever keyword you want to look for a domain. So we'll just use marketing as an example. and just do a search, and it'll pull up tons and tons of domains. But this is how you want to kind of narrow down your results. So you click on advanced settings here, and then there's a few quick things you want to set. So the first thing you want to do is only available domains. At least that's what I like to do. Otherwise, you're going to be getting domains that are for sale for hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars, which is not what I'm looking for. So only available domains is going to show you only domains that are completely expired, available for you to register at the regular price of domains. That's the first thing you want to do. Second thing I like to do is come here where it says backlinks and click a minimum of 1, because I want a website that's at least somewhat established, that at least somebody created and made a link to. You know, it doesn't need to have a lot, but I'm looking for something that was actually a website, not just something somebody registered and then dumped. So then I like to click on this additional tab here and select only .coms. If you want these other ones, you can go for it, but I like to use .coms. They're well known, they're trusted, and that sort of thing. So that's a good place to start, and then you can click apply filter, and you could take out numbers as well and dashes and special characters if you want. But this will pull up, look here, it says 1,070 results for expired domains with marketing in them. So actually we'll show the filter one more time, and you can select under listing settings only the last 90 days, and that's going to narrow these results down to obviously domains that were dropped within the past 3 months. And what that's going to do is by getting them when they're recent, there's less of a chance that their authority and stuff has been taken away or forgot about by Google. I'm not the most technical person when it comes to all Google's updates, so I don't know exactly how it works, but I have noticed that by using fresher expired domains, they seem to have a little more benefit. So you can check out the list here, and there's all sorts of metrics you can compare here. But basically, the main one I like to start with is by clicking this backlinks here, and then it'll sort by the expired domains with the most backlinks. So when it comes to backlinks, more is not always better, so you don't necessarily need one with 176.5 thousand backlinks. In a lot of cases, this is actually a sign of spam, so what I like to do is find a happy medium between tons of backlinks, and just take your time is what I'm getting at. But basically you can just come down here, and so here's an example: Fireball Online Marketing. It has 34.3 thousand backlinks. It looks like it was registered in 2006, so that's a nice aged domain here from 2006 with a bunch of backlinks. So I will just copy this and come over here to my backlink checker. Whoops, that didn't copy the right thing there. So Fireball Online Marketing, I'll just type it in. All right, there we go. So let's check out this domain. And here you go. It will pull up the stats here, and this domain has a domain rating of 12, which is honestly not bad. I spend a pretty fair amount of time looking through these domains on expired domains, and sometimes it can take you an hour or two to find a decent one with any domain rating at all. A lot of times you'll find they have 0 or 0.1 or maybe 2, something like that. So 12 is really not bad, especially considering the next thing you can do here is take this Fireball Online Marketing and come over here to Namecheap. And there you go. Hit search. And there you go. It's retails for $8.88, but this one is on sale for $7.98. So there, for $8, you can buy yourself a domain name with a rating of 12 and 9,000 backlinks according to Ahrefs, and 34.3 thousand backlinks according to expired domains. So now, before you go ahead and buy this, I would recommend, there's a number of other tools available online. You guys can find them at your leisure. I'm sure you know a bunch of them already. but I would run this through a few more other, even just free tools to make sure there's not like a high spam score associated with this website or anything like that. I would spend some time looking down here at the backlinks to make sure there's nothing kind of weird going on to adult content or gambling or just shady stuff that you might not want associated with your website. So that's the next step. Once it's okay, once it's good to go, you just add it to cart and go through your checkout. So then the only thing left to do is to put the content that you want on your site. I have found it helps if you take this domain and you put it into the Wayback Machine, which is an archive of old websites on the internet. You can just Google it, Wayback Machine. Throw it into the Wayback Machine, see what the website used to look like, and the closer you can make your new website look to the old one, the more likely it is going to be to retain the power that it has and work to your benefit as an expired domain, as opposed to Google seeing it as a brand new fresh website, erasing all your authority, and you're starting from scratch. So that's about it. You will need a website builder to do this. So for anybody who's looking to experiment with this type of stuff, this is the website builder I use to build this LinkedIn to marketing.com website with RSS feeds and everything like that. And basically, you can get this website builder, by the way, by clicking this free marketing software button at the top of this LinkedIn to marketing.com site. And anyways, the builder is called Groove. So here it is. This is Groove Pages. And it's just a really simple drag and drop builder. You got your elements over here, your H1 titles, lists, buttons, images, YouTube videos, Vimeo videos. You've got your code embed here, which is what I dragged in to do those RSS feeds. So I literally just drag this box in here into the website. And you can move this around wherever you want it. If I can click on the right part of the button there. There we go. So say I wanted to put another feed right here. I could click this. Then I come over here to my RSS app and go to my feeds. And I can select any of these. So say I wanted a feed of all of my latest YouTube videos, which you could see here. I just come up and click embed. And then there's a number of different options you could choose as to how you want the content to show up. So here is a carousel of my YouTube videos. So if that looks good, then I will just copy this code right here and come back to my builder and click on this button to paste the code, save, and now if we preview that, there is a carousel here. It looks like my internet's being a little slow. That's going to be another problem if you try and embed too much stuff on one web page. It will slow down your web page, which can affect your SEO. So anyways, I'm not leaving this here. I just wanted to show you guys how quickly you can do this. Literally copy and paste a few links, and there you go. You have automated content on your website that is going to update and refresh itself over time as you go. I showed you how to find an expired domain, how to check the authority using a tool like Ahrefs Backlink Checker, completely free, and how to register your domain for less than $10 using Namecheap. And like I said, if you need a website builder, you can use this exact one that I used to build this LinkedIn to marketing.com completely for free, and they're going to let you build 3 websites for free. So like I said, check it out. If that's something you're into, you can get it at this button here. And that about wraps up this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope this helps. So like I said, one last time, this is Black Hat. This type of stuff can get you penalized by Google if you get carried away and start to create a nuisance for their algorithm, but from my experience, you really got to go out on a limb and do something real crazy to get your content penalized, or somebody has to report it. So I'm hoping you guys are cool and appreciate me sharing this with you, and don't do anything like that, but it is what it is. Like I said, it costs $8 for this website and took about an hour to make. So if I won't be broken if Google decides they don't like it and gives it a penalty, it is what it is. But anyways, I hope this helped, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun using these black hat SEO tactics as we move into 2021. And if you have any questions about SEO whatsoever, you could drop them right down below in the comments. Make sure you hit that bright red subscribe button so you can catch my next video and all the future videos I put out and learn something about SEO. So take care, everybody. I hope this video finds you well, and I hope to see you at the top of Google search results.